And go.
Yo, you already know it's the Sauce Boss, Chocolate Sauce Boss, Preedy. And right now, we live on That was good.
Yeah, that was
I
excellent.
like that. I like that. Yeah. I think it was
I
good.
press any button now.
Start the show. Yeah, but hear about the Zeit guys, dog?
From the Zeitgeist to Max Weisenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, hee-haw.
We out with number 70, what?
4.
It's 74.
Three.
74.
Yeah, this is 74.
Episode 74, you're welcome again. We here with the Hee-Haw, the Historians.
Historians. Them's Orions. We trying to get more pronouns
Yeah.
today.
It's the day them now where everybody want that pronoun. So
Everybody want that pronoun.
Okay.
The Zems, the Fems,
Everybody. The it's and
the Itzana.
right.
Hey, that's
So
why
we have a-
if I don't put up my arms, like thing.
What I go and do.
Like people like that.
Come from the
You want
garden.
the ventilation, huh?
No, I can't. Like, you know what that ventilation is. You don't.
Yeah, the guy,
Just trust me.
according to this man, what you know, tell him, his speed stick slowing down.
No.
You know what? He said, like, your speed stick slow down.
No, that was speed sticker stole.
Only we are pretty here.
Yes, we are pretty.
He here. You
Yeah, my
reach.
G's.
Wait.
We just getting better and better and better and better over here. Here's something. But this white. Whoa. Hands. Right.
We're going on with?
So for everybody that listening to the show,
Yeah.
we are here with one of Trinidad and Tobago's favorite artists. One of the biggest soca writers. You know, his producer.
He was in our school. He was in our class of like I want to say new talent.
Yeah, the
of-
golden generation of
Like that was
Soca.
comprised of our age group. That we can say the new wave, if you want to say that. The new wave.
So let this be archived on this very day that we sit down and we talk to Preedy dog, right? And we're gonna get into a very in-depth conversation. Because the man have a wealth of knowledge here that before the show he was talking now.
And well, he just and a senior ring, so he has a level of wealth as well.
Yeah, you have a level of wealth too. Yeah,
I've when I've prayed for success, thank you very much. I like this. Oh my
Is that
gosh.
show
When you see, yes, no. That's why you shouldn't go on radio stations. It's okay, shit.
Only a cup never empty.
Cup
When I always ask for, I've always asked, when I prayed to ask God for success or anything in life, I've always asked for wisdom. Wisdom has always been the top 3 things I've asked for. I feel like, once a man has wisdom, even if I poor or rich, unstoppable. So,
agreed. So I have a question by the way, because a man come from humble beginnings, right? Reaching to this level of stardom, if I would call it that.
big boyness, big
Yeah, big boy now. Yeah, big boy. You can walk to the place
Sometimes.
and say,
You just feel like the big homie sometimes, like when you go back in the hood, and they just be like, and you feel like you had to be.
where's that experience?
Yeah.
Coming out of the ghetto, but having to go back and deal with people and your fans and everybody who just have an interest in Preedy now.
I feel like it's a multitude of emotions you just had to balance through. Sometimes you feel like you abandon the hood because, you want to be there, you want to be on the ground, you want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you feel like, you make it, but you feel bad because you feel like you left, your friends or somebody you care about, behind. And it sometimes I just feel like a big boy. I definitely just always try to go back and as much as possible bless the kids. I actually going back to the hood soon to shoot a music video. I always try to go back to the primary school. I always try to do charitable stuff to the primary school and at least let them, feel my presence. At least let them know that yes, somebody is doing well, but they're still around the community. They still wanna be. I still want to be around my people and thing and show them that, me and I don't think myself any better than them because, I might be making a little bit of money sometimes when it's carnival once a year.
It's carnival once.
But it's something that for me, I am not accustomed to this whole celebrity thing and starboy things.
Not yet.
Nah,
Nah,
you ever get accustomed, bro.
You been this for a while.
Yeah. As I was
Serious.
telling him I only recently started to feel like I was a celebrity.
Yeah, you was
You know, I always had this kind of humble kind of attitude. And what I've learned is sometimes you need to, you know, standing up and being sure about yourself, being confident is not being cocky. It's just knowing what you
Yes.
give now. And, you know, sometimes being too humble could actually work against you. You know, sometimes you have to stand up and be the loudest person in the room just because,
You need to do that.
you know.
See, Bazie, when I do it,
Yeah.
I get blamed. When he does it, you know, he gets celebrity.
Nah, I
It's-
just get
it's-
blamed too, bro.
Is he complexion?
Yeah.
Because-
Nah, I just
that's
get
what
blamed too, bro. I just get blamed too. But it's something that, you know, sometimes the people that shunning is actually your admirers. Now they just, you know, the way you ever like
The
I just- yeah, sometimes the haters is actually your admirers sometimes. So
Love and hate is love is
hand in hand, bro.
Yeah. So
hand in hand.
Love, oh, no, okay. Love is
Not
not
the opposite.
opposite I hate.
Yeah.
Is indifferent. So if somebody have no reaction to you, that's when it's like,
Right.
yo, this person not on me.
Yeah,
At all.
yeah. But if they care,
It's like, I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate every song he does.
yeah. And sometimes it has nothing to do with you. I have people who just don't like me just because, you know, they find this day I was being annoying. But I in a
Yeah,
good mood that
yeah,
day, you know,
yeah.
like hey, I get some good news, you know.
I don't know. That's a weird thing, right? So we go back a while. So I don't know you to be an annoying person. I know you to be like a relatively cool person in the school we went.
That because everybody annoying in school, bro.
I'm not fucking me.
Everybody annoying in school.
But then again, I end up and imagine I end up being Mr. St. Augustine.
I used to line with everybody in
Yes.
school. The nerds,
Popular.
the gangsters, the hot girls. I just used to feel like
No, he didn't pass nobody
nah,
straight.
I was cool with everybody
You didn't pass
because
nobody.
I feel like it had different sides of me that different, you know, cliques would equate to, but it also had that kind of anxiety that when I'm moving, sometimes I used to feel like I don't really belong to a social circle. You know?
Okay.
So it'd be honestly it'd be hot and cold. That's why I just tell people success and depression goes hand in hand also.
it's a lonely road.
Yeah.
You was doing songs and stuff even back then, or like when you
Yeah, I was writing music. My first successful song that I wrote was I co-wrote a song with a friend called Timothy in Standard 3. And
Yeah.
it was his sister's song and I rewrote it. And we won. We came third in a competition in school with our $500. Very roti.
That's a lot of money.
What do you mean? Back in the day?
Akis at your B.
Boy, roti and solo. Yeah, bro. And even then I didn't really think about it like that. I continued writing like little songs after that. But all in Guston, Curep, I went to Virginia Soca Monarch in secondary school, made it to the finals. No, lie. I didn't make it to the finals, I make it to the semis.
Oh, them judges probably fucking cousin. It's like no. 'Cause
I don't think them was even beat up by.
Now my whole thing with the judging system in anything is a pan man can't really judge. Asuka man, no real talk. I can't judge pan. I personally can't judge pan.
I can see it. And right now, one of the guest judges for Panorama 2025. Pretty.
You see what?
Pretty. I like all that song, but
And I only say that not to even knock no judges because like one thing I will never see is Pretty going up online and being like, oh, the judges robbed me and blah blah blah. If that decision make, hey, thief good, but once God see it, that is it, bro. So I don't even beat up. But I mean, you know, common sense is common sense. I think a lot of the judging and it's you see it worldwide, like it's a popularity contest. Like we should change the word judge to popular judge or popularity
Music popular
because
opinion.
in a lot of the competitions is not really sometimes it doesn't be the person who want it. Number don't see the most talented. Number see the person who wants it.
but I will when you say wanted, like on stage, what they're doing something extra.
Yeah. And so for me, especially, I just sometimes I just like to kind of class myself as an underdog, and there's tiers. So like in Soca Star, when I watch Soca Star, I love to use that competition. Most of the people that in the 5, let's say 6 seasons, the artists that came out that established themselves didn't win the competition.
Yeah. That's but I don't think about that.
Except Fireball.
Chinese.
Chinese.
No, when I say they continue like that.
Oh, they end up okay.
No, it wasn't easy. So it's not to say that, you know, it's like their fault or anything, but it's just showing you that, or not even showing you, but me saying that at that point when they say, well, they call it top 3, and I was in the top 3, I thought that was it for me.
Right.
Like I was done, but then I just end up falling back into it somehow.
Every time I came out, they keep pulling me back.
I write a song for Aaron Duncan. He win Junior Soca Monarch, the same competition, I didn't get in the finals. You understand how life was? So it's like, I feel like every time, honestly, anytime a door close, is because that is not the door for me to walk through to get to the destination I want to, but I want to walk through that door.
That is a very stoic thing to say.
You know the interesting thing about that? Like, okay, that chick, pretty girl, little half black mulatto. She comes 6. Oh God.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
She comes 6 in Miss Teen America. Miss Teen America.
Save it.
Yeah, this man has a sharp. This man
Yeah.
She comes 6 in Miss Teen America.
Yeah.
So 6. Nobody gonna remember this chick.
Right.
You know who she ended up being, right?
No.
Halle Berry.
Serious. From 6th.
6th.
But you saying both used to be getting washed?
No, see, that's not the thing about it. Is when you watch it, this chick, then you come in and see it in the screenings, you get Oscars and stuff. It's like, yo, I remember when one point, because I watched real Halle Berry movies with the last week now, in the 90s. How everybody's mentioned her as, like,
standard.
I forget how sweet she is now. Until they watch it like 90s Halle Berry into 2000s, it's like, shit, Halle Berry sweet. I just had to put that out there.
Pay alimony. Yeah.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
She
Halle, here's the scene. He's 58, but looking good. I want Halle money too. Girl, marry me, girl. Halle Berry real wet. Anyway, back to you now. So you're for Aaron Duncan. Is that possibility that we can merge all our friends together and you're right for travel with Zoe?
Travel with Zoe?
Yeah, white girl. The white girl.
I think she would try. She would have to write for herself. I don't think I could write for her. Respectfully.
The accent.
No.
Oh.
Just her style is her style. And
Okay, so when you say is a writer, right? Give me some definition, right? Because it's sort of like I do a texture with a writer.
so I am a songwriter, and my genre that I work in is predominantly soca, but I have written R&B, dancehall. I've written songs for Tommy Lee. I've written songs for a couple international acts. I work with this girl from Love and Hip Hop, Carly Red. I wrote the song for she and Marshall and a lot of people.
Because you remember QB said that our biggest export is now oil or chocolate.
It's culture.
No, I was going to say it's wet gills because Carly Red is and she a Trini, right?
No.
Carly Red is a Trini.
Yeah, she is.
You
But
can't say what is.
no, she's no. Our greatest export is culture.
So you
Think about it, bro.
oh no, yeah. No, one thing I was
People love people just love
Trini
we for
vibes.
being we.
Trini vibes.
If it's one thing you write about, woman is the culture.
Women is part a big
It's
part.
push the culture.
Because when you examine who
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree
Yeah.
churned.
Through the
So you're
church.
trying to say men, let's go out
Men
and
does-
assimilate that kind of way.
men
Just
does,
take
yeah.
on everybody's culture.
and it's pushing
Men
it's
does be
pushing
more
prickly
like-
gills. That's what it is though. That's-
Beside being a...
Hey, this is the show we on.
It's for the donkey. Right? But men is a bit more kind of like spectating the whole traditional things. When you think about it, right?
No, well, man, I kind of agree with it because I have a science which is I don't sing for men. I would sing song for like my brethren go like, oh, it had nothing to do with women. But personally, if a man come and tell me he don't like my song, but his wife come and tell me she love it, I don't care because he's still going to dance to the party.
And have to dance. Oh, here's the thing.
Agreed.
Here's the thing.
Agreed.
Because
That's what it is.
remember when everybody was like, nah, we want to be on the conscious step. So the fellas is the ones who's like, wow, those lyrics move me and whatever. The girls can't wind to that
They
shit.
don't
So
wanna
it's like,
hear that.
change that shit. Pony, I'm gonna bend over and touch my toes.
And here the funny thing is like that stance, like when I sang Say Yeah, like more men approach me. I was like, Preedy, that song itself, like it did a lot of it really helped my relationship and stuff like
Nah,
that.
that was a big tune.
And
You know what it was?
it was a situation that is what make me start to say my music now kind of transcending a different kind of border, whereas it's not just for party or I'm not trying to get any fit.
Yeah.
This song I wrote for my girlfriend at the time because I trying to save my relationship and I get catch too much time to say sorry.
Dancing, you
So
were
sorry.
dancing.
Yeah, dancing. Mr.
Yeah.
Wacky.
Right.
Wacky dipping. Frog back in. Skipping to my loo.
Yeah, hey, we finally get so God is not willing to, everybody have an image. You just like, yo, this is what really happened. So hard luck. Already saw for this. So
But that is why I say I don't have an artist image.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually now trying to work on my artist image and separating my artistry from my personal life, because I really value my personal life and I don't care to have my personal life on social media, even if it's gonna make more money. I don't want my son spending hours in front of the camera vlogging and tasting food. No disrespect to anybody else. This is a personal view. Only because I just want he to be a child. I just want he enjoy life, and I want he look back and not miss the days of playing football in the road and
Swear to the brethren.
Yeah.
Bike with the brethren.
because these things will still be there when you get older. If you want to do them things, it will still be there. You know, so I rather my personal life stay personal. I try to, but my wife is amazing. She's an amazing person. My son is an amazing kid. So it's very hard when I post them up. I get plenty likes. So I just want to. I just want to.
Realizing more artists getting like our age getting married and thing. Now, what to the fuck boy artists?
Bro, this is I only understand what went on. Is that listen? The older generation blamed us for everything.
Shit.
They said they blamed us for the crime situation. They blamed us for the school delinquency. They blamed us for a lot.
Right.
And I feel that, and I have the firm belief that if you want someone to do better, sometimes you can't be soft on them. You have to be hard on them. And as a man, men across the board are bred to be better than the situation that you're bred into. That is why if you're born broke, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna be. If you're focusing on it and you're lucky, you'll become rich. You hear the stories all the time.
Yeah,
that is because men, I don't think, are bred or born to just have a silver spoon in their mouth. We need something to work towards. We need something to strive towards. We need a goal, a purpose. So with your purpose either being success or family or whatever, you will dial in, and when it done, do all the shortcuts. I do real shortcuts, and I realize these shortcuts only are temporary fix, and you have to do it the right way, and only then you see a lot of men change in the stance. You see a lot of fathers deal with the son because they understand that you could buy here as much things as you could, spend as much money, but the real value is he being there and soaking in how you walk and how you talk and how you deal with tricky situations. And when somebody cussing you, you stay calm, because that is our man. So that is where the real value is. And right now we're just in a time where social media is putting glitter on shit.
I think that'll be the name of the episode. Thank you.
We get some thumbnails now, some episodes.
Yeah.
So once the wireless shit every
Yeah,
episode
we putting a
is
lot of glitter on shit. A lot of glitter. And we eating
With Preedy.
We eating it full fucking like donuts.
I'm balling.
The flavors
It's a little bit nutty.
and for me personally, I am trying to be ahead of the curve, whereas there is no amount of money worth my soul.
Yeah.
So, not saying that up, and again, I just had to put these disclaimers out because people they just hear what you say, but they don't listen. They just
make what they want to make.
With it. Right. This is me figuring out my life and living the way I want to live. Not because I feel like better than or greater than or will be. I just believe I need to do it this way because that's how I feel. I walk by faith, not by sight.
I'm telling you, it's an advance, right? You see all that we just say there? Because the AI just don't want to hear that shit. They're going to cut all that part out and clip it. It's like, hey, I feel like better than people. Like, hey, I feel like better.
No, listen.
And if you didn't shit, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
If you didn't shit, but, yeah.
My greatest lesson from marriage is it makes no sense arguing with a person that doesn't want to hear what you have to say.
Shit.
That is like arguing with a wall. So now when I realize I've made 2 suggestions to a person, anybody in this world, and you're not even taking a minute to kind of process, then you don't want to hear what I have to say. You just want me to be wrong. So if you want me to be wrong, have at it. Because if it's one thing about this world, you see that shape make on the table there, that circle? The life will prove you're right or wrong sooner or later. So hear what?
Must test it.
Have at it. In 2 years, 2 days, 2 minutes, we go figure out who was right or wrong. And it's either he is man enough or woman enough to come back and say, boy, you know, I was really wrong there. And in that instance, that is when a person is really learning. That is when a person is really show the level, you know. Yeah, when they come back and it's like, you know, I gave on like a jackass yesterday, you know, but I was really wrong. Even though I ain't feel like I say nothing wrong, but I understand what you're saying now. And simplest things like that is what is help a man to evolve from a Pikachu to a Raichu.
Okay, great. I'm glad I use it as my references. So I could nerd out.
If you're comfortable, I'll make it feel at home.
I could nerd out now. Great. Because that's what you're sounding like. This is Izanagi from season 5 of Naruto Shippuden.
So, your musical journey, right? Your tour in the world. If some of the places that you touch that you basically wasn't expecting to see that kind of turn
Nigga,
out.
Dubai, nigga.
Dubai.
I wasn't too busy, bro.
Serious. What are experiences?
That was. I feel like every time I go places like this, 2 days before, I just feel like I'm going to space on the moon because it seems so fast, so surreal.
Yeah.
That this little Maloney youth from Building 2 who had hole in the Spider-Man jockey is going to Dubai to perform.
Absolutely, dog.
And when I'm on the plane, I feel like I am almost scared because I'm going into the unknown. And I just trust in the process. And then when I'm there and I acclimatize myself for like 2 days, 3 days, the whole world just gets small. I just be like, I could see my friends across here. That's real cool, bro.
And you perform for like Sheiks? Like you perform?
No, I didn't perform for Sheiks. It was a Caribbean crowd, but I was in the desert. We was on the camels. I was in F1 on some mega yachts. When Hamilton lost his teammates before he went to
Verstappen.
When he lost to Verstappen, I am there looking on a mega yacht.
That's amazing, though.
And it is knowing that everybody on that boat probably had more money than me. But nobody understand how rich that moment was and how impactful. I came back from that Dubai trip and I tell myself I had to work 10 times harder now. I'm already a hard worker. Nobody can tell me I don't work hard. I beat studio. My memo pad, my phone, my iPhone 15 overloaded with tunes. That's all. Let me show you.
50 max, bro. 50 max, bro. Yeah, let's see the whole.
Yeah, let's see the entire.
Yeah, not just your regular model.
Daisy 14 and Daisy 14. Look.
Yeah, I bet.
And you.
Over.
Nah, that's right. That's the stuff you write in.
What? And this on one phone. I'm the next phone in the car. 1,183 memos.
I was talking to him.
Yo.
I was talking to you yesterday about this. Is this morning or yesterday?
This morning.
Where it's about a lot of people who will sit down, right? A lot of people who will sit down and be like, I write in a song called Self-Made, right? So I write in a song called Self-Made. And they sit down, get writer's block, stick there. 10 years later, they're still trying to write this song. What's your writing process like? Do you just lyrics, okay, hey, talking about fat ass, the flat ass, write that up. And then change our next song.
I like that. Share my flat ass. I definitely think I have ADHD.
Right.
So I have many processes. I freestyle. So there are songs like You're Bad. In Search Party. I freestyle. You're Bad specifically. I freestyle a song top to bottom.
Yes.
And then I will get the freestyle them and I'll post it up. And it's just like little simple things that change. Everything you can't slow down when you roll that. I in studio I like that. Can you hunt explosion? And it was just a vibe. And that, imagine that process was, I was in the studio for, let me say, in the studio for 4 hours. 3 hours I spent with Casey working on a next song.
Right.
Build the beat from scratch, we write the whole song, demo it down.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you it was that song because we never played it after that session. And in the last hour, Casey say, "Hey boy," because I feel like deep and down inside, both of we know we didn't find nothing.
That song wasn't it?
We did, we real dig.
Yeah,
But we didn't find no
nothing.
gold, no silver, we didn't sell spinal.
Bauxite, no bauxite.
No bauxite, boy. We can't make foil paper and nothing. And I was like, yo, he just vibe something now. I don't know if it's me or Casey said, but we just started vibes and that thing, and he was just going around some samples, and he started playing tung 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 tung. And I had this thing where inspiration just hit me like a cold water balloon on their back.
Okay. So you had to go through
So
like
this,
see, man.
yeah, this,
The visual behind it is like,
now he's
we all understand what you meant.
yeah.
It's
So,
like,
and I was like, Casey, I'm feeling something. I need to go in now. I need to go in. And he was like, just all about this thing. So at that point, I have to stop. Because if I start, I might sing something that's so good, but and lose it. And that's happened all the time. But I just said, that is for the heavens. That song is for God. That song wasn't for the people. That is for He is alone. And he fixed up something. He take the loop and double it. Came about a same 2 minutes something. And I tell the freestyle second verse, chorus, hooks, everything. And I just went in the studio. Drop it on the girl. Lie. You're full, and you could know a freestyle with me because I write in structure. So where you get after the verse is a chorus, and the pre-chorus. After the pre-chorus is chorus. After the chorus, post-chorus, then verse again.
okay.
I like structure in that way. But when I freestyle, I just have to go with vibes. So if the beat start to get my heart pound, then I will freestyle with more energy. Because I just interpreting the beat as it goes along. It's literally like reading Braille or something. So
yeah, musical, yeah.
yeah. I just snapping. I know I'm a madman, brother. Come on. I know if I meet the wrong woman, it has certain drugs I cannot touch in this life. Because I will be walking on the road down Border Spain, knocking a shack.
Yeah, scanting and thing.
I know myself. So, and I freestyle down top for bottom. We know it was a monster. And like, it had other songs like Say It has 1 verse. Say It don't have 2 verses. Because I wrote that for my wife. It was an apology, you know. That song is an apology, bro.
It's real go through these situations where you had to write a song for these girls.
No, it's
Nah,
not
just
write
that
a song
one
for the
song
girl.
was
That
out.
song was for my wife. I write, she's my muse. So I write a couple songs. I mean it was for her, but I wrote Mean It when I was driving to the venue the morning of my wedding. And I was driving in the car and I started getting emotional because, and there's real talk, most men have trust issues way deeper than we like to admit
Absolutely.
that we have it.
Therapy.
So for me, saying I do to a woman felt like a prison sentence at that time.
Okay.
No, you on shit though because he was engaged. He was
We
dealing.
together almost 15 years.
So how it end up the prison sentence?
Because I grew up in a toxic environment of fuckboys.
Oh,
So
I guess.
for years being a fuckboy was normal. I didn't grow up in a circle where probably the most loyal man I knew in my life was my stepfather. Because he took care of my sister, my brother, and myself, and I was his father, and he never showed us any face besides love.
wow.
So,
Okay, that's what the show is real. Me talking about the stepfathers don't get enough respect.
nah, they don't get played, bro. My stepfather is a G, bro. Big
Okay.
respect to him,
It's
bro.
one of the first,
First
men.
man.
Nah,
Yeah.
my stepfather's a G, bro. Never disrespect. Never. He was there. Like he always tried to be there. I know sometimes he felt like we didn't appreciate him because he wasn't our father. But you know, for me to be able, at one point I was willing to change my name, bro, just because it was just like love. I mean, I'm glad I didn't because I love my name.
Yeah.
But the kind of person
but
he
not close
is,
enough.
bro, I don't think he will ever get the respect that he deserves,
And
bro.
the majority of stepfathers do.
Facts, bro. Unsung heroes, but again, we live in a society where we like to hype glitter shit.
Like the glitter shit.
We like to hype it, and the simple things, as I was saying, like the man who just take care of his son, his daughter, he working probably construction, he making bare minimum, but he not thieving, he not robbing, he taking care of his child, he doing every parent teacher meeting. Them
not
fellas
a
get
pest
no
in the
play.
community.
He's not a pest. He don't get no play. He don't get no Father of the Year award.
What make you special?
It's fellas like Diddy and them just get the key to the city and then they start to take it back.
Like, they just taking it back. You're clearly taking
Oh,
somebody back.
boss. So it's like,
But on a lighter note. Because they started going on that back.
Nah, you are not good on it. That be on my pay grade.
When was the first time you realized or you found out to yourself you find your talent?
I just always talk about when I was in building 10 in Maloney.
Jesus Christ.
I used to live by an old man. He was like, we used to call him my uncle, but he was kind of like we caretaker because obviously it was just my mom, 2 boys, and he took us in, and like the energy in the apartment, I hated it, bro. I hated the energy. People they say, "Boy, it's a big energy, man." I know more than ever. I trust my energy more than anything, and I hated it, but not because it's not energy I like didn't mean that it didn't have a great impact on me. Because that was the first time that I lay down in the bed. I used to stay up a Friday night. I used to stay up whole night. Yeah, cartoons. Nah, man, Timon and Pumbaa. Come on, I had to catch that early, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
And 2 things used to happen. I used to stay up whole night, and me and my brother used to tell stories. I talking about knocking me, laughing, screaming because the story is so entertaining. He's the king of China and he was the jester. And these stories going on for so much hours, and it was so vivid in my head, telling him that me and him remember, bro, break at dawn telling stories, bro. Break at dawn. And at some point, sometimes like if you'd fall asleep, I really remember like looking up at the ceiling and saying, yo, I feel like I meant to be something great in this life, but I want to be condescending because everybody just want to feel like that.
Yeah, when you're trying to get away from these AIs, the AI not going to hear this part. Just talk greasy, nigga. Just say, fuck these. Hey, you have no dreams.
Yeah, they go and make what's some fuck up in here. And I just kept on saying it. I feel like I can't sell myself that kind of dream, man.
Yeah.
And the dream pay off?
Nah, it didn't pay off yet, bro.
Preedy is one thing
It's
to
like
sell yourself
halfway
a
in the dream, bro.
Okay.
Preedy is one thing to sell yourself a dream. Is the next thing that had the ability to fulfill the dream.
No, it's not. You miss a part.
Well, tell me the part.
Because if somebody's selling yourself, if you're selling yourself a dream, I have to buy it whole fucking sale.
Somebody had to buy it.
Somebody had to buy it too, right?
You had to buy it if you didn't buy it. I remember telling that man when I was 18, boy, if me make it in 3 years, I done. Soca Star was 7 years later.
Yeah, boy.
I end up dancing for Marshall, Charles, Skinny Fabulous in Soca Monarch. I was dancing for more artists in Soca Monarch.
Speaking of dancing.
Great. I have a question for a while out that nobody is going to remember, but I think you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That club, right? It was years ago.
Good eye.
And it was
Alchemy?
Remember
upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs. It's now a Spanish.
That is when the shooting and happened downstairs.
I think it's a Marvel.
You come with you come with your
United
What I tell you, never pack in no face, but that's when you had the passa shit. I think you had a mohawk, but it was blonde. I tell you, it was crazy.
I enjoy that era of my life so much. That is why I don't have to go to a party. People feel like care about party. Nobody will ever understand. Getting drunk, vomiting, getting sober, just to get back drunk again.
It was
a crazy. I feel like that was our 80s.
Yeah.
The 20s was our 80s.
No, 20s.
Yeah, think about it now. I'm not sure. And I feel like that is when you hear parents being like, oh, Olin understand what is real party. Like this generation, I understand where it's going from God to attic, from attic to alchemy. And we literally partying from Wednesday.
Straight up to Sunday.
Until Sunday.
It's only Monday and Tuesday we resting, catching myself.
And catch yourself here
I think that was a Tuesday night.
All you see street vibes, Ram. Come on.
yeah. Street Vibes never come out.
Cartel bring back street vibes.
Finally, I mean, I
You ever drink cheese, right?
no, I drink.
Yes, disgusting,
no,
bro.
No,
You ever drink cheese, yo?
no, brother, man.
I think it's our marketing.
Like,
Nah, it's, no, you
That's
drink
why
it.
it is.
You're drinking it because you see how nice he sounds.
Yeah.
Because nobody likes that fucking rum. You see how nice he sounds, and nobody likes that fucking rum. Okay, hey, as a big fan of your music, nigga, you can't make rum, bro. Like,
Hey, pause. I want to little put it on a no, dog, listen. I think and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for the risk of. I hope the general don't get vexed with me. But if you personally think it was shit, it was fucking shit, bro. You easy come see my dog.
he jump back on these
No.
double dome.
No. Think about if it was shit, it was fucking shit.
No,
but
they-
the thing about it is, nobody cannot say
didn't
that
try.
he did not do it the right way.
Yeah, the marketing was all the marketing was
There's
purpose.
nobody that did it like that, bro.
And you know what I talk about it is the thing about it is the fact that niggas drinking punching like that. No, I was like, Marshall, you should have marketed that like it was a punching substitute or something, not like a premium
Classy rum.
Yeah,
There's
that's what I'm saying.
the thing about it. Because of my simple brain, I will never be able to sit down on my level and be able to say Marshall Shoulder. So there's no way I am of the level to be able to critique what he did.
Because I like the chocolate.
I will never be able to. Come on, it.
I like the chocolate.
Come on.
The chocolate is
Masha,
the
come on.
chocolate is this way.
Come on, 100% cacao.
I didn't know.
That's a thing.
Local cacao.
That's
No. Do you know Trinidad
Has like the best cocoa in the world.
quality cocoa
By
in
the
the world,
Masha.
ladies? No pause. Yeah.
My guy.
That's it.
Yeah, I think I hear this now. I think that could be the Still, we're not glittering on shit. We glittering on shit. Let's keep.
No, but in terms of I would never take away anything from anybody, but I think that is one of the problems, bro. Like,
No, he was trialing and error, and I think he wasn't looking for the thing, but the chocolate station.
bro, like be real, bro.
I didn't even know Masha.
Let me Marshall will be responsible for the template
Yeah.
that artists are still using to this day for many years.
No, because years later, I'm gonna
Yes.
come out with a rum. Like it might be somebody 10 years younger, and then he do some, and it might be a good tasting rum, and then it's like he just-
my only thing is I just wish that these things, the knowledge that he has, Super Blue, these guys, they would come together and put it in a text or a book or a video, because bro,
Black people
that
don't
shit
know,
is so valuable. All you don't understand that, you know. This is the thing, we say anytime we go be kicks and that, bro. The things that in these fellas' head is so valuable. Jamaica right now saying they's the number one carnival in the world.
No, but I'm not going to
That's the
respond.
thing
No,
about-
I'm not going to respond to that.
we
Don't
don't-
say anything. Don't say anything.
I am flattered. I am flattered. Anything besides flattery, I am not going to entertain, because why would you be insulted for somebody trying to say?
Yeah.
That we know. We should be like this. Yeah, it should be flattery.
You know what? You're right. Yes,
Because think about
Jamaica
it
the
this
best
way.
carnival in the world. Yeah.
Think about it this way. Trinidad is the home of dancer.
Hey, motherfucker, we doing dance so better than
According to the-
Jamaicans.
according to
We
the-
doing dance so better than Jamaicans now.
It's almost laughable.
Hey,
According to the
fuck all of you.
according to the disease, that was movies.
Movie.
So it's like I just always say Jamaica and Trinidad is cousins that is fight one year and love each other the next.
Yeah. We cool with the
But it's
Jamaicans
not
and them.
cool, brother. We infatuated with each other's culture.
Yes. Yeah. Like the dust bus. Yeah.
Jamaica love Trinidad. We are tied into the success of many of their industrial
You know
artists.
what? And I think really the conflict is we like Jamaican girls and they like Trini girls, and that is be the. I'm telling you. I am telling you.
I wish
I
it
don't
was
think I
so
like
simple.
Jamaican girls like
Huh?
that. Though. Like,
No, it was Jamaican.
Nah, I ain't there.
That time I went.
that-
The
that
time I
would
went
be
Jamaica,
alright.
I was
I
accosted.
love all girls.
I was accosted in Jamaica, but and I know if
No.
I feel like I was
You
at
don't
Tobago.
understand is Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I from Tobago.
you see, as
My
in-
family is
No, that's Tobago. You know, Tobago. There's always feel like Trinidad don't like them, which I think that is fucking bullshit.
No,
That's
Tobagonians don't like Trinidadians.
No, that's
Tobagonians
bullshit.
do not
Also.
like Trinidadians.
That's shit also.
Tobagonians do not like Trinidadians.
That's
Stop this
fucking shit also.
Let me be
Ah,
real.
cousin. Bro, we siblings. How the fuck we wouldn't like each other and we siblings?
Because one of them a little bit darker and one of them with some Douglas hair, and that was it.
Yeah, but that's why they tell people is like when Tobagonians start to get like, oh, the Trinidadians the shit we don't like, bro. We don't like it. We don't like ourselves.
Yeah, Trinidadians don't like ourselves. We
So
don't really don't like ourselves.
yeah.
Except when we outside. Because now
No,
then they
no,
won't
no.
wear the red,
It's
white,
not
and
when we
black, like.
outside. When we outside, we are forced because outside, everybody identifies with their home base. The Puerto Ricans identify with
Boricua.
Puerto Ricans. The Haitians identified Haitian. So when we go there, the culture shock is, hey, we had to be we.
Yeah, because not even that.
No,
Because
no,
push
and
it
that's
down,
the reason.
no.
We
Them
get
point
along
you
the
say go over
best.
to
We get
people.
along the best, but it's like if you and your brother beefing at home and thing, you know your mother is put
bro,
there and be like,
it's that,
hey,
bro,
you're gonna
it's-
fucking embarrass me, you know.
It's sibling thing, bro. We
It's a
can't
sibling
none
thing.
of them things. shit
And Jamaicans is the
serious.
cousin.
It's
Jamaicans is the
same.
cousin.
But we is cousins, bro.
Is the cousin.
Jamaica, yeah, what Jamaica is, Jamaica is the cousin that went to college first, you know.
Right.
But them study real hard. Bob Marley put the culture on the map. They work hard for
They went
that.
Harvard there. They went
They
Harvard.
went
They
Harvard.
went, no, they went to HBCU.
I
The
feel
mother and the
HBCU, we went
father
Yale.
sacrifice to get the industry where it is.
And then we get a scholarship.
And we get
And we get scholarship. We just went riding for free. We had gate.
Yeah. But that dog, Trinidad is the most. We just get like we just deserve to be there.
Entitled. We just really entitled. That's
But
what I do.
and it crazy is we are entitled, but sometimes it has come off like sometimes we not even confident about our own culture like what we have. Like China and Japan, like say they make the pan and thing. Yo, I don't give a fuck, you know. You could say make it.
Yeah, that's not. You just say that one more time. They make the pan. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead because at the end of the day,
I quite like my one good Chinese bread, Jin Sing Sen. Is it it?
yeah. And I think it's flattery, bro. I mean, as small as Trinidad and Tobago is, we'll be a lot of people are trying to be like us, or at least trying to make our level of happiness
Yeah, we just naturally so.
natural.
For Caribbean men, and I say in Caribbean men in
We
general.
don't cheat
Oh,
with us horn.
yeah, the one in no count. One in no count. Everybody know that.
It's called a butt.
Yeah, but in no count. That's what I was going to say. So when we outside there, if you know anybody else, it's just African men. African American men don't even get our play because they have a disposition. Their slavery was different than ours, but how we just move. If you ask them white girls, they'll be like, we walk with so much confidence and flair, like at the level
No,
of
it's
entitlement you're
natural,
talking
bro.
about.
Even when
African
I am
Americans
not,
don't have that.
you know what, people. Even when I'm not feeling myself, bro, I had to cry about myself like I feel
that-
myself,
yeah,
bro.
the bravado.
Remember when you grew up broken, dog, and you wearing the same jersey to 16 parties? You better has feel like that jersey different.
Well, no.
You know the jersey not different.
I was a barrel baby boy, so I could.
Exactly.
I didn't grow up with you.
My barrel used to come like once every 5 years.
I was a
Once
barrel.
every 5.
Yeah, so when that barrel come, I had to kind of, you know.
Yeah, when men see barrel come home by you,
It is not. Look,
Is
look,
he on very street,
man used to change the fucking rules for me, right? So I didn't grow up on that, but what happened was I come up with some brand that not popular in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Men will, no, men will,
In 2005, you come out all
But when you get a Cayman shoes, boy.
men will shit on me and
Yeah.
push back the fucking rules.
Yeah.
Just for me, it's like, oh, you travel Miami? Fuck you, because we are Miami in the hurricane.
Yeah, nobody want to go Miami no way. Anyway.
Sketchers. My girlfriend never usually wear coke, man.
Man have a spray grounds. You see by that pipe back.
Yeah, man. Oh, that shit is
Run
right.
back.
We dog country to us like, yeah, I am first one. But the kid was shitty. That's it.
You can't win by.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
never forget it when I real laughter.
And that is one thing I really happy about, like growing up where I grew up with my cousins and stuff like that. You know, you get a thick skin, and for artists, you have a thick skin. Like I don't care what nobody say. Like you can't be emotional or overly emotional.
take it too serious.
It's, I've been the person that has been not emotional enough and too emotional. I am literally trying to find the balance where I am only exerting enough emotions that will always ensure that I have the upper hand in the situation. Because sometimes emotions could make you leave you at a disadvantage because you show your cards too fast. So now I am in a position where sometimes it pays to not be emotional in a situation and be a little bit more logical because you already know emotions are wrapped up and that's what they're expecting. So you might make a brass decision, cuss with your man because you wanted 50,000 but you only getting 30, but nigga you had fucking zero now. So yeah, what's he saying? You know what? At least you know I getting 30. I put in $50,000 worth of work. I getting 30. So you know what? You get one up on me. Next time, we go see if I go answer the phone.
No, you ain't getting no performance.
No, you ain't getting. But that is when you're dealing with somebody who taking shortcuts and you trying to do it the right way.
Well,
Absolutely.
you see one emotion. How you deal with trolls? Because at that time,
No, I fuck up, dog. I grew up with boy cousin. My cousin and them disrespectful. My cousin now shitting me up in New York. They are like, you know, dog, one boy, I big artist, bro.
he's like, fuck out of here. You
But
shit
you
your
don't
pants.
care.
You shit your pants in four niggas. Fuck you.
Well, me and this man having a conversation, we get in an argument. He wife day, my wife day. You know, this man did not know girls in school.
Ah, boy.
And knowing me, I had girls, but watch my stupid ass. Boy, I had girls, but
Yes.
you man. So now it's a whole.
Guilty.
So I revert back into that childlike banter, which I enjoy, bro. That my cousins. I love my cousins, bro.
Freaking, it's that guy. So you, Irfan, Nesta, he called us that name. So he was just like, oh, plenty bola man on the radio. Like he, you know, plenty girl man. He parodied it and later played.
Who's that man?
I also it was on Facebook, so maybe not. So you're lucky I didn't have your Facebook.
I think I did see some. I fed up see people talk all
Like,
kind of thing about.
No, but it was a song. So I sing.
Oh, that was
I forget who sang it.
I know that was Isa Madman.
Oh God.
Oh, that's why.
Trinidad Madman.
I didn't know who sang it. That's
Brother man, let me tell you a story about that song, dog. I driving up Valencia. Sorry, I get aggressive.
Nah, go ahead.
I driving up Valencia, bro.
Yeah.
And I hear that song and I hear Preedy name calling it.
Yeah.
And do so and who I used to see Trinidad Madman at the side of the road. What? I pull up one time and it's only me and my wife in the car. And she is a hothead. When she see me activate, she right behind my head. She fade, but I love she. Because when she see me moving, she just activate one time. I swear.
So they pull on madman.
So when I pull on it, she face down screw. I said, brother, you know me from anywhere? Me and you ever talk anything? You hear anything about me?
Yeah.
So where's all this? You calling up my name for me? Everybody that started talk nice after.
Oh, this is a great episode.
Because I don't know. I just had I come back in the night and kick down your fruit stand, boy.
It's fruits you're selling?
It could be fruits, it could be fish, it could be honey. I will bust up the bottles and I'll kick down your fruit stand. If you want me to walk, let me walk.
So then what you do?
No, you apologize.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, it's only rap homie. It's only rap homie.
No, but it's not even on a gangster thing. It's not even on a gangster thing. But if you really want, we go at it, we will go at it.
Hey, no, but I
don't think people
I'm not
listen.
lying.
And I think that's the
thinking
problem
that,
with coming from where I come from.
Yeah.
I have to defend myself as a man, because if I'm not allowing an next man to come in and have to defend my family,
Yeah.
I have to do it. I can't wait on the government to defend my family.
You're not waiting for the contract, boy. You got waiting for the government contract for the stairs, boy.
Again, in the situation is, I had to also understand I'm not either going Curate or I'm not in Maloney on the block and these kind of things anymore.
Yeah.
So, in that simple situation, it's just honestly finding out, bro, where's your scene? And once I know he just doing that for doing that sake, I don't even care anymore, bro. Go ahead and
just
have it.
entertainment,
Yeah, go ahead and, because that is when I understand, hey, you in the soap opera, bro. You in the soap opera.
They call that the Matrix too.
Yeah, don't forget to play a role, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the situation with that. But men just call up now. I just try not to take it on. I try to laugh. I try to laugh at myself as much as possible, you know? I just only get mad when people are lying on me. See, when they're lying on me, then I just get upset.
You're lucky I didn't have your Facebook or not shit there. Because here's the thing, I as an asshole. So I was like, hey, we not man name me and call up and I know the man. I literally tagged the citizen. What's this I'm hearing?
Nah, but Trinidad, he probably like that. He probably like this plug he getting there because, you know, some people that just live for the media and, you know.
No, but I mean, suck cunt is a real wet song. Suck cunt is a wet song. That's what
Not in Jamaica.
But I mean,
Not in Jamaica.
No, them sucking got in Jamaica.
Hey.
Them girls told me the truth.
hey, fellas, we're gonna take an intermission here. This is for Raw Dog TT. Alright. So when you hear the
When you're on speed.
we now into the advertisement segment of our show where our main sponsor, Raw Dog TT, the kind folks at Raw Dog TT have sent us some well, you can already see it because you'll be here, you know, so we're gonna tell you, we're gonna spread the good word. Evangelizing on Raw Dog TT's Raw Dog food for your finicky and not too wholesome eaters. Right, so if you ever want to eat something, give your dog something organic, wholesome, real meat, real vegetables, everything that they would need to thrive in this not so normal world. Raw Dog TT is the shit.
Yeah, man.
We said shit.
Yes, they should.
And these are the people that we're not talking
Hold on,
about the
Preedy,
dog
Preedy,
owners.
just now. Go ahead.
And we're not talking about just the dog owners.
Oh, he still talking about the
talk.
dog.
Yeah,
about-
no,
We're talking about the people that got a dog but ended up with family.
I feel like, you know, this is
It's not pretty
We
likes
get
the
Preedy,
product.
yeah, we
Pretty
get
likes the
Preedy
product.
to-
No,
push Raw
I was having a conversation with my wife, and I think the best asset I could ever attain is knowing that no matter what, I feel like I'll try to thrive in any situation.
adaptability.
Yeah. I feel like I'll be good because like I used to work in Cascadia Hotel for a little bit.
I remember that shit. Yes.
You were there?
No, I saw you in Cascadia
Yeah,
because I was doing
working.
some
I
video
was
shit.
waiting tables. Like me and my brother was waiting tables,
Yeah,
but we was on contract, and like at the end of the week, Cascadia Hotel ended up offering us a job, a permanent job, and we needed it.
Yeah.
I decided to say no because I was going custard and I was looking at music at the time and I couldn't work part time. But even in that situation, like I enjoyed it because, you know, in anything I do, I just try to go hard in it.
Yeah.
You know, I try to go, you know, give my best.
Gotta say
Foot
pause.
forward.
Yeah.
And by me
You gave me
pausing
blind,
nothing.
You paused something
Why not
previously.
pausing
You
nothing?
paused something previously.
Sorry, I've been a hypocrite. I've been a
I know
hypocrite.
that.
Pause,
Try to get the blind
I've been a, yes. Pause.
We had to play the game or
I've
we
been a
played the
hypocrite.
game.
No, I've been a hypocrite. I could admit
Oh,
to
the
that.
man said, that's what you're Johnny like.
That's what you also. That's the one that I on? Okay. That's the one that I on? Okay.
Big dog. You live your life, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, pretty say they buy some dog food from Raw Dog TT, right? So that is what we say.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rodo.
Nice. So we can get back in the convo. Nice. So,
I wanted to tell the fucking attic story, but like I wanted to skip over it.
oh, you want to go back on the attic?
Yes, because it was the grimiest shit. No, it wasn't grimy. It was like, I ain't seen him in some years, so I see him. He came out. It's like, hey, what's he seeing? He doing the frog back thing. A frog back start a fight in a fucking club. And that was like, and it was the bitches, it was the
I know
girls.
the story went.
No,
Oh no, that wasn't attic, bro. That was Godai.
that was God. All right.
That was Godai. The shooting incident was.
No, hey, Shine. Hey, Shine. Don't talk about that.
Yeah,
Don't talk about that.
statutory
No, I didn't shoot, bro. I had
No.
nothing to. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't see. It was dark. When it dark, my eyes be like this. I see
Yeah,
no
yeah.
evil.
There's no so in the dark.
Yeah. I near and short-sighted. My eyes vertically disfigured and horizontally disfigured.
No,
I
so-
can't see nothing
so
besides this.
So the freaking thing is, you there. I remember, I think you stand up next to me as like bitches, right? And that's how it is. So you're doing everything throwback. It's a crew versus our next crew, so dance battle. All the fellas normal. But like your girl do a frog back better. No, like not your girl, but like the girl in your crew.
I showed I Khadijah.
Do a better frog back than the next girl. And then the next girl push her. All out war.
Okay,
He
that's
come-
Tommy
he-
yard
understand?
bullshit. This is
He
like-
comes and stands up next to me. He comes and stands
Oh yeah, I remember that line.
He goes and this is what exactly we say. Bitches, right? What
is it?
He's like, bitches, right?
No, big man thing. We girls was more like we had
Grind.
fighters.
Yeah, them-
Scrappies.
No, but
And
them didn't
they-
start the fighting.
No.
Them
That's the
start the
thing,
fight.
eh?
A frog back
They
start
used
this,
to,
eh?
you know, it has some people who they're always getting drawn into country bacchanal.
Yeah.
I feel like that used to happen to them sometimes.
personality.
You know, but brother,
Nah, it was horrible.
when you see them pull out the hockey stick,
Jesus Christ.
somebody's skull getting cracking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they was playing hockey.
Not the hockey stick.
Brother, we
Casey Jones.
Girl, shout out to the girls, man. Khadijah, Kimberly, Brittany. You know,
Oh, God.
love them bad
Big up on
because.
this.
No Keisha's got love.
Nah, we didn't. Nah, Keisha couldn't roll in this team, brother.
There was a
No. So it's not wetties, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, we girls. We girls was always.
it was wet, you know.
This done. this dancing segment.
This was passa.
The dancing era.
Yeah.
Right? It was an era dancing
Yeah.
when men, well, you know the scene.
Yeah, man.
Basketball court was
Come on.
your stage.
Basketball court or car park?
Car park.
You think you're better dancing than you are a singer?
Nah.
You think you're better?
Are you crazy, man?
Nah, bro. You
I
seen
am-
you dance?
I am effortlessly gifted musically and writing.
Yeah.
I don't try.
Or dancing? It was more.
Dancing, I have to try a little bit harder. And not really, yeah, because I have good timing and stuff like that. But I don't think of myself as being like a Chris Brown type dancer. I never thought of myself
Okay.
as that. I did it
You don't
because
sell
I had
dancing.
fun. Nah.
That was the fad then everybody was doing.
I
passa,
could
passa.
dance. I believe everybody could dance either in time, or out of time, and still
Oh, the
dance.
dancers with her?
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. we have a song called Time for Cunnilingus. So that's the dancing.
A couple things. No,
Yeah.
yourself.
It's
It's
R&B. It's R&B, you know.
Oh, Connolingus. And it sound like Key and Peele.
You want to get it? You catch it. You catch it. You catch it.
catch it.
Okay, you get it. That's
Come on,
basically
bro.
what
As
it
a
is.
creative, bro.
Yeah,
I
that's
had to
what
see the vision before the vision even
That's
comes
what it
up.
is.
That's basically what it is. So,
You know? I feel like people don't take into consideration. Everybody feel like you have to be serious in music, but like the comedic side of music is almost as important. They're always parts of music is supposed to make you feel better, or even if it makes you feel. I never realized remember when you was like in school, it's had when the R&B was at it's peak.
Genuine and them fellas were you better put that woman.
Yeah, put them woman first.
Is he my name again, boy?
Yes, genuine.
Pony.
Pony.
And he ain't ushanding like
It is not. I'm lying to tell you that song.
fellas was really emotional, bro.
Nah, Carl Thomas and them fellas and them dog.
Bro, we are emotional. This is what I say. The problem with men is, on a whole, globally, even the macho ones feel that they are not emotional. But you cannot be something that you're born with.
Yeah.
You cannot change something that you are born with. You are born with emotions. If you decide not to use it,
That's a
doesn't
choice.
mean that it's not there being used.
Should you not have emotions, but just not let the emotions dictate your actions?
No, sometimes you have to work on emotions. Some fucking people need to know you're fucking serious sometimes.
That's how it is.
I grew up in a nice household. I feel
he
the
not-
aggression.
no, he not serious.
I feel the aggression.
He just-
No, exactly. You're feeling it.
I
So
don't
when
know.
I'm saying something,
It's impending danger.
but it's not a situation where you mean it in an aggressive way. But sometimes people need to feel your passion. We can't. It's like yin and yang. If everybody was love, the world would be gay. No, that's a bad example. That is probably the best example. No, but good is the same thing you're saying in good and evil.
Yeah.
Love and hate. There's a reason. I always say there's a positive and negative. Like I always use an example of jealousy. There's a positive in jealousy. Do you believe that jealousy could be positive?
Nah,
Alright.
yeah, show me.
Beautiful.
Show me this.
Thank you.
Show me this.
So my brother got a song with Vibes Cartel. His vocals, the producer had his vocals on another song and put it on his song. So and Vibes Cartel can't okayed it.
This is light skin cattle or dark skin cattle?
Light skin cartel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
True and lock up.
He
He didn't get dark as yet. And in that instance, I didn't have her say it yet. And I was like, bro, hey boy, you got some with the fucking cartel, bro.
Fuck this nigga, I was better.
I real jealous you, bro. I real jealous you, but happy for you. And I believe I needed to tell him how I felt. Because I was, bro, you know, coming this thing, you got some with cartel
Jail cartel too. This is
for
like,
free.
With the world boss.
is that a pay for that?
Bro, of course.
Is that a pay to get a song with cartel? I thought he's
Any Jamaican, if he is not of standard, you have to pay them for a collab. But business. Business is you pay for collab if you are approaching me.
Underdog artist.
Yeah, that's a whole different. But that is business. So that
Okay.
if I come to you for a song, you see bigger artists, you don't really care about the song, so you just want to know that the business fixed. So me paying you, I own every single thing. I can manage it. You get your cut, and you can't come and jump me because it was a paid for hire service.
Right.
So it's not like we do the song together. You can come and say, "Well, what 50% and blah blah blah."
Yeah.
So that is why it's correct to pay for a collab.
You should.
And in that instance, I felt jealous, but it was not jealous that I wanted him to feel. I wanted to take it away from him. I was happy he got it. Yes, I would have liked the opportunity to be mine, but because it was him, I was still thankful. But the jealousy was still there. Fast forward to the same or 2 months, I got say yeah. It was not song in Vibes Cartel, but it was honestly one of the most successful songs in my
catalog,
in my career.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever see I make over 50,000 in a month. Local in Trinidad. During the summer, it was in Carnival.
Yeah.
Weddings, functions, parties. I sing and say all over the place. When I see, but it's 50K we clocking. I didn't know I could make that kind of money. Especially singing that. I remember I tell it was not a song that I sang for the world, I sang for my wife. So that's why I say there is jealousy. Could be a good thing because in that instant, I didn't let my jealousy motivate me to undermine my brother or hate on him. I supported him through the whole process.
Yeah.
Jealousy was the driver that allowed me to go in studio and work for it even harder. So that's why I say there's a positive.
Okay, get one off. You get one off.
No, but
okay,
bro, let me be real. In every single thing, there's a positive and negative. Every single thing. But
even
it's
with
just the angles. Yes, because think about it this way.
How to make it funny? Shut up, Bazie.
If you test yourself, you will give somebody it.
Yeah.
And then you will be the problem.
You'll be positive, but
the test will make you the solution because you will be preventing the statistics.
I don't know why you're not like in sketch doing sketches and shit, you know, like.
Bro, I grew up watching like Chappelle Show and Key and P.
No, like I know, cause I think he's funny enough to.
My life has been so hard that if you don't cry, if you don't laugh, you don't cry.
Yeah.
And I've mastered the art in now seeing the positive. For years, I only saw the negative. I used to say I rather focus on the negative because when I see the negative happen, at least I'll be prepared for it. Fucking shit. Okay. Why would you put yourself in a negative stance
just to be prepared?
Not knowing what the outcome will be. The best thing to do is to put yourself in such a positive stance that even if the negative happen, you can still see the positive in it.
You can float over it.
You wanna do stand-up or something? Like just
I was thinking about. I don't think my stand-up would be like normal stand. Like my stand-up would be like Chappelle. So I understand, like you getting gems and thing in it.
And it's not
like
too much
I'm
crowd
fucking
work.
genius, but I talk shit.
No, like I legit almost just spit over water. There is like fucking shit. That is like
bro, my whole house, like my wife is the funniest female I know. She is hilarious.
Yeah, have to say that because you're married to her.
No,
let's
I don't give a shit. She's an asshole.
Oh.
You feel like give a shit about she's a hating asshole. I love she because she's so amazing. But she's an asshole. Listen, this is
She's
the
I'm telling you.
She's the greatest hater I know. She's my greatest hater and my greatest supporter. So if it is shit, she will tell me it's shit in a heartbeat without even blinking twice and then go on with the day. She don't even care how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I don't have to mama guy this girl because I don't have these conventional fucking marriages, bro.
Swingers.
2 days ago was my anniversary. That was our 5th anniversary. I didn't post shit. She didn't post shit. But we was on a beach, no TV, walking, sipping fucking wine, smoking and weed.
Nicely.
And it was amazing.
Dog, you're not worried about getting canceled.
Very nice. This is he hold up.
Hey, shut me hell up.
No, but think about it. No, let me ask you a question.
What do you mean?
Cancel for?
Yeah.
What did I say that was so bad that I should get cancelled?
Well, you was at the beach smoking weed.
It's decriminalized.
What these
It's
black
decriminalized.
people?
Negroes.
I saw five.
You know, I started to realize is the world is ghetto. The world is so ghetto. And everybody is trying to not be as ghetto as the world.
Fuck soca. You need to never do soca. Just do stand. I swear to God. This one I be crying. You're funny.
Bro, the world is ghetto. The world is the ghettoish shit. And we can't get to her, bro.
Pretty,
It
you're
wouldn't stop.
pretty,
You know,
you're
time is a cycle though.
you are wasted on soca music. I'm telling you, you could be funnier than Kevin Hart right now.
He not funny.
Finally, somebody says
admit
it.
He's not. He was funny, but he corporate.
He
So he not
corporate.
funny.
You had to stop before.
Every time you get corporate, you just lose something. You have to.
Because I align with some industry people, right? Like recently. So we doing the Hero podcast. I was now on our music video. It now come out. I'm not going to tell you the music video because I don't know. I might get in trouble. But anyway.
You're saying anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So I had to, anyway, it's lyrical music video. Anyway, so I was that production assistant on the lyrical music video. And then, no, I didn't talk to him specifically, but like the guy who's directing it.
Lero, big up yourself,
Lero,
dog.
big
Come
up
on, the podcast and
Eventually.
No, you said you would.
Yeah,
But
but
then,
they're real busy these days too, eh?
yo, stick up in it. This is very important. This year, what you guys are doing,
Preedy?
very pivotal for the industry.
Before you do it,
or not.
it's a trademark thing now, right? This is a very important thing.
Oh, we want to get us. Yeah.
For straight from
We're going to feel like I was in sci-fi. This is very important for our industry because visibility is one of our greatest issues in Trinidad and Tobago. And it's not because people aren't trying, but it's because there are new stakeholders in entertainment, in marketing, in media. There are new stakeholders. And the whole model has changed from being the basic newspapers, TV, radio. No, not saying that it isn't important. It will always be important. You can't change what is cemented.
Yeah.
But with the new society, we are seeing people like Kaisanat and I Show Speed and these guys and streaming becoming more important. Now, the reason why I see that this is very important because our industry is so amazing that if we do not show it, there's nobody else that could come in, bring a big camera. You could get a black magic, whatever, but you will never be able to articulate our culture better than us.
Yeah.
And the only way for us to truly understand and appreciate our culture is by investigating. And it starts with conversations.
Bang.
This man just
No, we're so
podcast.
so that's we're gonna cut that and put that up because
that's the
did the word whore offend you? Because apparently
We
some
have a
people,
question.
Yeah, does the word whore?
I was
it's not good for your brand.
I was a whore at that point in time.
Don't do it.
Nah, fuck that. Nigga.
Don't do it.
I was a whore at that point in time, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I think the only way you could be a saint is you gotta be a whore.
Yeah.
God
Yeah, no,
didn't
we do it.
have not one perfect person behind him. Why is that? Why is that? Because we spend
about-
our
you talk about
whole-
Jesus and
because
everything.
there's God himself showed it that there's no such thing as a perfect human. But social media tries to portray everybody as trying to be a perfect human, which that is the glitter,
Yeah.
the sprinkling
On the shit.
on the shit. The only way to even come close to achieving perfection is to be able to accept your imperfections. The mistakes I make in music becomes hits. I am not a good songwriter because I am just more creative than the average. I just have the confidence enough to allow what I'm thinking to be heard and be criticized and be judged and then go back home and change and fix and come back and then allow it to be criticized and judged again without taking it personal.
You get disassociate and compartmentalize.
Yes.
Compartmentalize.
Yes.
So, yeah, man.
So that is why I say this year is important.
Peer review shit.
It take me 10 years to start to feel like an artist. This is my 11th year. You do the math.
Start to feel like that. Oh crap, boy, Bazie, boy. If you had to come out with this album,
Don't worry.
I feel we just go get like real. I know you usually big artists, but how much money we have?
How much you had to pay to
How much
come
you
on
had
here?
to have be on our fucking verse?
On the
nigga?
time.
To have verse for all you.
Yeah. How much you had to pay?
It's a kilo and It's a kilo.
I normally don't charge. I don't know how much. Wow. But probably at
Depending
20,000.
on-
If I had to write it, I'd write it.
Nah.
Are they writing it?
Your verse?
Your
Yes.
voice.
You just had to come for the
You
music.
just
You had
come
to come
here.
for the music video and.
Oh, they pay me for the music video?
We had to do.
I don't know.
Number this board that ringing on.
We go talk off
go
here.
talk,
We
we
go
go
talk off here. I ain't want to tell nobody next thing my price range.
They say pretty
I'll give you the best price. I'll give you the
You
best
see,
price.
you see, these fucking corporate niggas.
No, listen, corporate, and this is the thing, I have a bandage for everything. I have not a bandage. I don't deal with bandages. I have a reasoning behind everything else, every single thing I've said, because I am a critical thinker. And when you find that people tend to, when you feel judged, I tend to feel like I'm judged. I tend to feel like I always have to take the hard road. You find you have to justify every single step you make because there's always people ready to criticize what you're doing, every single thing you're doing.
Yeah.
So, as much as I will say things, corporate has been so important. I don't think Trinidad and Tobago understand how important corporate plays in the carnival market. The problem is it's just the balance. But taking to consideration, Digicel, to me, was one of the companies that they paid numerous artists to do the live shows during the pandemic.
Yeah. I remember that.
And stay active. Not only the ambassadors, but other artists outside of that. David Rudder do a live show, and we was home looking at that. And without corporate, those things wouldn't be possible.
True.
My only issue is there is a balance when corporate decides to be active and when they decide to be hands off. So you remember, example, Soca Star, B-Mobile.
Soca Star.
I don't think to this day the CEO, the director, whoever of B-Mobile understand how important Soca Star and the Soca Storm era was for impacting the love of. You remember when you truly, truly fell in love with Soca?
My biggest gripe with soca.
I have an issue. No. Don't tell me about the issue. We all have issues, and it will be preaching to the choir. But the moment you can remember one moment where yes, you sing it to the top of your lungs. The liquor was at the right level. You was either in that party. The faces you seen around you was every single face that was perfect for that moment.
It was a Marsha Montano song. It was a hi.
And you remember the event. It was.
I think it most likely was a UE party on hall. Liquor was flowing, nice birds.
Yeah. I want this.
Strange enough, it had the most of the birds that was in the party was the all male hall. It had the most birds because all them Jamaican fellas used to be in a corner by themselves and they used to leave the girls in the room.
I fall in and out of love with soca many times.
Yeah.
As a human, there is no way possible you could stay in constant love. Even if you say you love constantly, but your love ain't gonna be here constantly. Feel, and it's appreciation. Artists work on motivation.
Absolutely.
At least the artists on my level, not everybody just charge $60,000-$70,000. Me reach that stage yet. So I can't say, but I do feel appreciated. Right now, I cannot say that Trinidad and Tobago is not on soca or the culture. Because I go to schools, I see the kids. Look at Pan right now. Look at how much youths back in Pan.
Yeah,
back
they
in
really
the Pan
investing in
yard.
the youths again. I've seen that.
That should already tell you where the movement is.
Yeah.
We have every single thing available to fix the issues that we have in this country. The problem is we don't believe it.
And it's been hidden to a certain extent.
It's only hidden because we only be. This is the next thing. Like when you're in a constant state of innovation, you tend to lose or mess wrong with the formulas that was already working.
Yeah.
Is it that because it's now getting corporate interests, they're trying to figure out the proper way how to commercialize it while trying to keep pure to the art
Nah,
form?
it's soca. Listen, it's not something. You see, this thing wasn't made with a formula, so it have no way for you to blame this and each year. It will always have a problem.
Yeah.
There will be different problems. You figure out one, there will be something else. That is one thing that I could say will be constant, especially as a good. It had years where we didn't feel the soca, we find the soca in sounding good, but then as Ash Wednesday hit, you look back at this year and say, "Way boy, them fellas drop bangers this year, boy." But for some reason, we didn't see it because we focus on something else.
We're looking for a different kind of hit.
I think what we should understand is what is the sustainability plan for soca or carnival, not soca. The culture. What is the sustainability plan for the culture? We don't have one. It's not being taught in schools. I am being paid for this on my Sunbird paper. I am a songwriter.
Right.
Do you know how much pride that gives me? Know I feel literature. And on my Sunbird paper, I have songwriter, knowing that I sell over $100,000 in material. My phone right now has over 2 to 3 to probably $500,000 in songs on it.
Brother man, it's not a nice phone. So be saying that shit.
Now you're safe here.
No, but bro, I don't even care because they could read it, but they will never be able to sing it like
Articulate
it.
it. Articulate it.
So I am not in a position mentally to believe that our loss is our loss. Our loss is our lesson. I don't lose anymore. There's no losing in life.
Sound like Marshall Levi.
Ooh.
Yeah, different.
Marshall gave me one of the most profound advice I ever get in my whole life. I've literally tailored my life.
Wrongest advice.
Find balance. That is it.
That's why he's the monk, you know. I really gone to like double down and tell
No, real talk. I'm not even
At
going
this
to
point.
gas here, bro.
I like.
I've asked him numerous times, Marshall, what do you think I'm missing? What do you think I need to do? And it's profound, the fact that is all you have to tell me. Find balance. Because for years, I didn't self understand that. I think in finding balance is I had to find the right manager, and then I had to find the booking agent, and then I had to find the right studio to get the hit at. Bro, sometimes balance have nothing to do with music.
This is a find a counterweight.
I knew I was ready to get married because during the pandemic, I was so depressed, bro. Real depressed. When you're doing this, I had lost and found, and then you're bad. Back to back, two bangers, bro.
Yeah.
The year with your bad had a great season. It started off hard and ended up amazing. So I knew I was going to tour the world with that song. Cardi B and everybody was posting it up. Burna Boy mother post up Lost and Found. Spice post up Lost and Found. Bro, I was in the gear, bro.
Yeah.
Pandemic hit.
Damn.
Depressed.
Gotta be inside.
And that advice keep ringing out in my head only because I'd already asked for too much advice. I asked him. And I asked him because I'm the monk.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to double down. I no longer going to call him Marshall thing, the monk. It's like find out a cool little moniker. He's like the abbot now.
The Abbott. Yeah.
And when he said it played. And I talk about when he tell me that, he probably tell me that 2 years before, you know. And I already went up to him and said, Marshall, I find balance, boy. I find it. And he already tell me,
He ain't fine.
nah, Preedy, he ain't find nothing.
This did the guy that did the 36 chamber yet? That is like no the crate stance is like 9 shit.
And even though, and I still don't feel I find it now, but I understand where you was.
You're on a journey.
So now I know, to me, I know what my balance is. My balance and your balance
It's
could
too
never
different
be
be the same thing.
I am totally sure, my bro. I just need a month in studio. A month. Actually, I just need a week. I so sure that I know 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, I know I'm going to have monsters them years.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm
in
joking.
2024.
I am so confident that music is not my problem.
Okay.
Bro, your reaction time is like I was gonna call you Neo, you know. You dodging bullets out there.
My problem is not the music. If you're destined to do something, then that will never be the problem. I do music in my sleep, bro. I'm always writing. I'm always in a constant mode of creating. That's why I could tell him,
What you call it?
let me talk to you.
Free state?
Flow
Could
state.
be.
Flow state.
Flow
You always in a flow
In
state.
a flow state.
So that's why I could say, tell me, raw dog, concepts. I already thinking for some, I don't know why. That's why I say ADHD. It's like a superpower. Yeah. I don't see it as a disability anymore. It's a superpower.
Yeah.
And
Like it.
I think my issues would be the things that takes down an artist.
Okay.
You and your wife get away.
Yeah.
Or your horn
Strife.
and they get catch. Or you have illegitimate children
or you know,
outside.
it's a drug addiction.
A
or-
drug addiction or depression. Or you feel like you lost the reason, your passion for why you're doing what you're doing. You start doing it more for the money and not for the love. Or you start lining with the wrong people that the energies don't align with your energy. That's why I started seeing. And for me, I went straight back. I went straight back home. And started to have a conversation of, let's just say I know I'm gonna reach Bob Marley level.
Shit.
Who I want to make it with. And if it's one person I know,
Your wife.
even before my mother, even before my father, I can say that without apology, and it's no disrespect to them. It's just reality, facts. My wife believe it. As I say, we together over 15 years.
Yeah.
Like from
that's not long.
secondary school, and she ride good or bad.
She never leave.
You ever see anything about me out there? She never put nothing.
She
out
went.
there.
She went. Then.
She went LO. I went LO and repeat to play in
Oh,
Tekka.
no. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, so
Preedy, what you have coming up for this
fucking monsters, bro.
bad man thing?
Actually, I have a
New monsters.
after this, I will give a sneak preview of a video that I dropping this Friday. It's one of my Scott missiles.
So yeah. Right now you're the war room now. So you
Listen, I understand something.
Your
with this,
wartime
right?
consigliere.
As much as I'm being funny and there's a fucking battlefield, bro.
I mean, it's true.
You see, anywhere money concerns, at some point, even if you ain't want to fucking fight, you have to defend.
True.
So if it is not freaking Israel, you have to be.
Palestine. If it's not Ukraine, it had to be Russia. Yeah,
Just to be Yugoslavia, though.
So you have to make up your mind to either protect your peace, defend your peace, or attack to get peace. That is just for some reason how this thing designed.
we
Like
get
bars, boy.
gems in this. Hey, okay, as you see, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a rap song. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to take. I'm like, wait,
Tough stuff. Traps, I'm gonna.
Yeah, in fact.
A tough one.
No, but at the end of the day, as men, bro, like be real. I'm not doing this to fucking beat anybody. It's not so common for me to compete. I honestly doing this to be fucking happy, bro.
Again.
Like be real. So I've seen men win a Soca Monarch title and the next year in the doghouse.
True.
So me taking into that consideration, knowing that, bro, you're only as good as your last hit. It's better I already just come in with the energy that, yo, listen, hit or no hit, Preedy being booked for your show is guaranteed shillings. Not because I just looking to just get a gimmick thing. It's because I just so good that I have it down to science.
Hey, okay. Just for the record, and when people watch this, I'll be like, no, that dick right there, no, I'm genuinely finding the things he's saying hilarious.
No, I'm a funny guy, bro.
Just for the record, because I know your hair.
You know which class I get out?
Femini class, no.
Right, that teacher, boy. No, we cool now. At least I would hope so. I said, and she love, I'm not going to call her name because I wouldn't want to disrespect her, and I have respect for teachers. And I remember in school, bro, I sit down on the corridor in LO, and a teacher coming downstairs, and she arguing, cussing. And she say, I just started to laugh. She turned around and watched me. She say, that's why I should fall in her grave and dead.
These teachers like to tell you.
I love how they treat the black boys. I love it. I love how they treat us. Love it.
Bro. And I mean, I did say something
Well, nah, yeah, this
out of time, and it wasn't disrespectful. Out of time.
that's
I
it.
wouldn't repeat it.
I mean,
you gotta say back something.
but
She said die
I
now.
was like, that is why.
don't repeat it, Donnie.
And bro, we destroyed. Everybody started laughing, and I mean,
That
I
was her
am
friend.
funny without trying to be funny because I like to laugh. I like to laugh at myself. I like to laugh at people. I like to laugh at the world. Because at the end of the day, there's too much people walking around being unhappy, negative. That's why I smoke weed.
Impressionist.
Yeah. I like to be high. If I could be high every single day, I would. But I can't because it affects my throat. It dries out my throat, and I don't want to lose my voice.
Understood.
Well, okay, one question. I had to ask. What's your take on Trinidad? Why you didn't try to convert and be like a guy at a young Trinidad?
That's not a
artist?
bad man. I know it's not a bad man. I
No,
like-
you can sing Trini good.
No, I am not. There's no such thing as Trini good. Trini good was never created. There's reggae. There's dancehall.
There's
Trini bad.
There's Zest. You gotta sing Zest. You gotta do Zest.
Bro, when I really think about it, Zest is just a more raunchy soca, bro.
A subgenre of a
It's a subgenre of a subgenre. But why you think they don't say we singing dancehall here? We singing Trinidad because it's not dancehall.
It's not dancehall.
We are singing our version of a genre,
Some
but it's
people
not
trying to do
dancehall.
the patois, the Jamaican patois.
Yeah, but you're not from there, dog.
It's a true statement.
You know, from
Yeah,
there,
bro.
when I go Jamaica, I feel like Jamaicans love to hear Trinis talk
Yeah.
And vice versa.
and vice versa. So I don't
really
mind.
like to hear These people talk though. Let us be better.
Stop laughing again.
I don't like to hear them cuss though. There's some nasty.
Scunt.
As
Yeah,
real
some
Mike Jones.
nasty when they
Your
cussing.
potter kick Morris.
It's nasty. But I think for me, it's not me. I know it's not no bad man, bro. It's not my vibes. I'm not trying to be bad.
You wanna make the girls bubble.
I wanna make girls wine. You know, it's a run up in a situation where they with the real bad man and they ill-equipped.
Yeah.
Like you run up to bad man, you start a wine and niggas busting. Hey! But the thing about it is, the next thing I understand is there's two different stages of Batman. I'm not this modern stage of Batman. I'm an old school stage of Batman. Where you cross my family, you cross somebody I love, I will go to the ends of the earth to rectify the wrong you have done.
I have a special set of skills.
Yeah.
I have.
That is a different kind of.
I will find you.
So
But I's not a hell. Everybody knows somebody who's a bad man.
Batman. I scored Batman for you. Everybody's Batman friend and Batman brother.
I don't think it
Look
would
up to you,
work
Michael
well
York.
for me being a bad man with a name Preedy.
Yeah.
yeah, they be a real bad man.
I'd be spin kicking off people's head and thing.
Yeah,
I'd be like
dog.
jet me and thing.
Yeah, the
Pulling
fucking-
people like.
And need that grip.
Real bad. On the jam, I said real.
You know, like that youth man when you see in school. I have a brethren like that. Yo, shout out to Josh Walkins, bro. All you know, we have people who are actually fighting like MMA and these
Yeah,
things.
boy,
Who
I see.
real bad.
Cuff and rabs and things.
This man I think he that sprain or break his hand in a fight and still beat the brakes off that man. I went to school with that man, Kira proud. Josh Walkins, big up yourself.
You doing it for it's for coffee?
For Trinidad, yes.
It's cuff. Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
represents
okay,
Trinidad.
yeah.
So
Okay,
that's why I
yeah,
say
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's about actually there's I've been invited to a local MMA fight in December. I think it's December 8th. Or go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me nothing yet.
Hey,
No
hey,
pretty.
We're going for the shit.
Yeah, man.
Good MMA fight.
I think Trinidad has so much interesting things that we should definitely like bet on ourselves, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Like we fashion sense, we music, we style. Like we really should be betting on our country. Like we shouldn't be exporting or spending money outside when we have some of the best soil in the country, bro.
Well,
In the world, some of the
We
best
should be
soil in the
importing other
world.
people's culture. We should be exporting ours.
Exactly.
The same thing I say, but with the peace is either we try to expand the territory or we defend our territory.
but you don't just get to sit down and let them just do what they want.
No, you can't.
That's why I like how what China do. China snatching.
Listen,
China
I
doing
think
their
the
waters.
mistake people let's make is
Communism.
like when they start to criticize or when they start to do something, people start to criticize.
Yeah.
But the critics not doing fucking nothing, bro. They're just fucking talking.
They're gonna talk.
That is why I'm not in the state of mind where I care to criticize anything. That is why people will find like when I'm saying something that I either say, no, I'm not trying to disrespect because I need people to understand something. This is just interpretations and it's subject to change. Because as a student of life, I don't think I have everything figured out. I
We
sound
will
fucking
never.
intelligent because I articulate myself and I do a radio broadcasting course that helps me to understand and articulate myself when I'm in front of a fucking mic.
Simple.
Simple.
That's bad.
Big up to my brother who helped sponsor the
course.
paid for the course. His family.
No, your brother. Your brother
course.
check for $1 million.
And that is why when he writes a song for me, I will pay him. It's not a favor thing because I have the money too, and I would have paid a stranger. But I think as humans, we disregard these simple things and feel like, yeah, boy, we build a house, so it's good, but it have no driveway, no gate, no wall, no electricity, no furniture, nothing.
plumbing.
The facilities are a mess.
In a mess.
Yeah, but we have a
it
house.
builds slant, but it have a house.
That's the
No.
problem. Mediocrity. Yeah.
So for me, as I say, I sometimes I just feel like I'm underdog.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You ain't no underdog for we, dog.
Nah,
We
it's
rate
not-
you, we rate you as one of the
no, here why I
baddest
like
soccer artists
here
in the
why I
world.
like being an underdog now.
Right.
Because I
Underdog
feel
is
like
a
no,
cartoon.
I ain't self figure out myself, but I feel like nobody figure out me out yet.
So they don't know how to categorize you.
They don't know
You
what
see,
to expect.
What Preedy does sing? You could come with a power and mash up this year.
Yeah,
You
of
could come
course.
with a groovy and
Beating
mash
Road
up.
is my actual first power hit. And I've been doing this 10 years. So that means for 10 years, I've been tinkering with the formula, trying to find a power hit. Beating out this my first.
Yeah.
What the fuck you feel like gonna do now that I figure out the formula?
So,
Nigga,
so if it come out and like people doing like DJ Major Leagues or whatever, it's like here's the thing, we're gonna do one of these fucking techno shows. So they're gonna get a voice sample it whatever. So there's the techno version of the because it's a very close BPM with techno and
Soca,
and soca. So it's like that's why then white people like to come now.
I did it. I did it. I have a song with Bad Royal, but they split up before the song came out. So it never came out, but it is
First the Fat Boys
epic.
break up, boy.
Epic.
Well, Preedy, we coming up to the end of the show.
Yeah, man, I get
Right?
vibes.
I will you get the nation your final words, boy.
Listen, guys, we in a precarious state right now in terms of how the world is going, how the country is going, and I just want to employ my brothers to think a little bit more of your future and not just in the things that people say that you can achieve, but what you feel you can achieve. You want your house, you want a mansion, you want a showroom car. I am of the firm belief that we are in control of our success and our failures. It just comes down to how much energy you put in and put out. And I feel like I'm willing to be the example of it. And in closing, basically, listen, if you're betting on me, and if I is your favorite artist, if you feel like you believe in anything that I say here today, double down. As a matter of fact, fuck it, go all in. Because I am no longer, yes, I'm saying I'm an underdog. Doesn't mean I believe I'm an underdog. I'm just acknowledging what maybe a small group think I am. I am a legend. I will be a legend. I will be a living legend. And I will be somebody that adds to the landscape of soca and takes it to the borders. Not because I want to be the most popular, not because I want the most bitches, not because I want to be the richest, because I will make money. I will be popular.
Can't say the third part. Don't say the third part.
No, and bitches will want me.
Okay, yeah. Political.
Let's go for the man bluff, boy.
Bitches will want me.
Yeah.
Very handsome.
My name is Preedy.
I'm a beautiful black guy, man. Come on, man.
Come on, baby.
But at the end of the day, sometimes if you're feeling right now that you're destined for greatness, it's because you are. If you're feeling like this, that you're meant for something bigger than you are currently in, it's because you are. If you feel that it is impossible, then that is where your first roadblock lies, because there is nothing that is impossible under the eyes of God. He gave us all the strength. And as much as I will talk and I will say, God governs everything. I walk by faith, and my faith allows me to believe that my talent supersedes anything or any bridge or wall that a man could put in front of me. So, with all that being said, all this simile me, all extremely big dog music, I'm gonna kill them this year.
Monsters.
It's only monsters.
It'll be 2 pieces then.
The 2-piece. Hey, Lyrical, come on the show. You said you would. The next guy, I ain't calling age.
All I'm gonna tell you who's the artist I feel like all you should talk to.
Oh,
Of course.
Or you should talk to Patrice. She's
We would
amazing.
love, we would love to have Patricia Bazie.
She is.
changing her name, you know.
She is amazing. Nah, she's a amazing. Like honorable mention. Like that my sister, bro. Like,
We would love to have
If
when
you
people
stuff,
see
if you
her-
could, that would be cool.
Listen,
I would try, but she,
Yeah, it's
she
kinda
don't listen to me. So.
She's your sister. She's like, yeah.
She don't listen
You
to me.
little bro.
I's little bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
second star definitely spoke
No,
to him.
yeah.
Kutin is going to be a legend.
That's-
This business.
That's
Good man.
That's G cousin.
Tevin Hartman, Imani Ray, Anika
artists.
Berry. Yeah, these guys, it have signs that I could see that there are people who
Sensing the vibration.
they're going and be the shakers, not because of hype or not because they're going to get one big song that, nah, they just going to put in the work and work the way.
Yeah.
I could honestly say without a doubt, Nadia work she way. but she's work she way. You know that? Because they failed along. And when they failed, there was probably even one person that said, nah boy, they ain't coming back from that.
Yeah.
And they come back bigger and better.
That's true.
That is why Trinidad killer, they can't stop he.
Well, the southern food in the States,
That man is a cockroach mixed with shark.
Different, boy.
Different kind of survivor, boy.
That killer really different.
Yeah,
Game that way.
you can't stop him.
That man is a hustler, boy.
Yeah, big respect, man.
Respect the killer. You doing your thing.
Yeah, listen now. I wanted to legitimately stop saying soca and just do comedy. I'm telling you, I'm telling you.
No, I certified to be on radio.
No,
I certified. I'm a certification and thing.
Hey,
Talent. Is it?
I would say I wanted to. Nah, boy, I don't think I could do that, boy.
bro, well, you just said it. Nothing is impossible, nigga.
True, but I didn't think I do see myself.
I will be in the front row laughing.
I think I just naturally, bro. We just had a line, bro.
I will be in the front row laughing.
Listen, the line.
This is hilarious.
The line, right? Get some high grade. Come up on my side. I get 2 hours of talking shit, bro.
I will videotape their shit.
For free.
I will videotape their shit and be like, put it on the picture.
All right, guys.
You know the gym. Do good every time, good will follow.
All right, we out. Later.
Every week on the air, Mr. Bazie's got a flair. Toolman brings the heat, 2 hearts never beat. Stories wild and free, from A to Z. Laughs and lessons told, in voices brave and bold. Oh, don't you see, talking wild and free. Mr. Bazie leads the way, Toolman shines today. Tales of tricks and jokes, stories of regular folks. Every word a playful tune, under the podcast moon. Tune in night or day, laugh your cares away with Bazie, Toolman too. We've got stories just for you, from dawn